Welcome back to another episode of Appraisal Adventures. Here we go. So this time I got 5 buckets to go through. So I've kind of sorted them a little bit. We've got a bucket of banknotes. All sorts of banknotes. We'll see how that goes. Not exactly sure what we're getting into, but a lot of it's foreign. These are all of the silver dollars. These are all the pennies and nickels, things that aren't silver. These are the Kennedys and Susan B. Anthony's and other things that aren't silver. These are all the half dollars that are silver, either 90% or 40%. This is Walker's and Benji's and Kennedy's. Over here, this is all of our 3/9 silver things. Pretty hefty. Got all of our Mercs. All of our quarters. This is Washington, and we've got some standing liberties and some seated liberties, and there's a 20-cent piece in there as well. And this bucket is what remains. So this is tokens and foreigns. So let's see what we can find out of this. So we'll start off with the Morgan dollars. Everybody's favorite collector's item. And she has a bunch. So, got a scale over here. And got my trusty internet sources. So I'll figure out if there's anything interesting, and I'll report back. So as I was looking, I found these, which kind of look a little bit like Morgan dollars. But anybody that's seen a Morgan dollar can tell you they're not the same. So, anyway, these are Goloid dollars. It's a mixture of a Goloid is an alloy of silver, gold, and copper. And it was patented by Dr. William Wheeler Hubble back in 1877. And they were trying to figure out some different specifications on them to see if they should be used as another dollar, so that they didn't have to. They were going up against the 90% silver coin, the Morgan. But they determined, because the alloy was not regulated in the different metal proportions, that they could be easily counterfeited. So, but if these are genuine, they're worth anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000 sometimes. So, when she came to me with 3 of them, I was pretty skeptical. And so the first thing that stuck out to me was the wear pattern. It's interesting that it's very crisp up here, and then it's very worn right there over the 15 grams. And you have some very clearly blotched out stars there and there. You got 3 in a row on either side, but then some clear ones there. So you look at this one, and it's worn exactly the same. Same blotched out stars. And this one, exactly the same again. So on here it tells us the weight is 14.25 grams. And that is what it should be. This is the easiest way to figure out if they're fake or not, is to weigh them. So, I got a scale here. And let's see what we got. So here's the first one. 17.5. That one's fake. Next one. 17.5. That one's fake. Next one. 17.5. Alright, so sorry to say these are all fake. They might be worth $1 or $2, but you definitely need to be careful when you're selling counterfeits, that you definitely make sure everybody knows that they are fake. or else you could get some big trouble. So let me give you a tour of all the Morgans. Got the top level is Philadelphia mints. Then we have New Orleans mints on this level and San Francisco mints on this level. And we're starting over here with 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 1890, 91, 92, blank for 93, 94, 95, and then back to 96, 97, blank for 98, 90, yep, 99, 1900, 1901, 1902, blank for 1903, 1904, and 1921. So, now it's time to figure out if any of these are rare, and if any of them are fake. So, after going through 124 Morgan dollars and another 3 Goloid dollars and then 14 peace dollars, here's the highlights. So, the Goloids were all fake. I mentioned that already. We got a 1902, and I'd say this is in about fine to very fine condition. And in that condition, I'd go at least $35 on that one. Found an 83, beautiful condition. I'd say this is about uncirculated. But even though it's about uncirculated, it's an 83O. In that condition, probably about $34 or so. Probably not worth grading. But maybe it is, I don't know. As you get closer, there's more and more scratches. But it's got some toning on there, which is nice. Got a 1901 New Orleans mint. And this is about uncirculated as well. It's got a little bit of tarnish on it. But very good condition overall. I'd say about $37. 1891, also New Orleans mint. It's got a little bit of rainbow tone in there. You can actually see that there. That's pretty cool. I like the blue rainbow tone in there. This is about very fine to extra fine in my opinion. And I'd say this is about $40, especially because of the toning. Even though it's only on that like lower quadrant. There's good angle at it. Pretty cool. Got an 1899 O. Got 2 of these actually. This one is in probably a very fine to extra fine condition. Nice piece there. And this one is about uncirculated, in my opinion. This might be an MS60. It's got scratches, but it's definitely got all the luster it needs. I'd say this one's about $50. Then we have the slabbed one that says it's MS63 from the International Coin Grading ICQ, or ICG, sorry. I'd value this at about $58. It's in relatively good. I can definitely stand behind that grading. I think that's about right. But it's a lower service. Usually if you want a good dollar amount to come out of your stuff, you need to have it from NGC or PCGS. But This is a lower grade slabbed one, even though it's mint state 63. A lot of collectors I know don't think it's worth getting those slabbed unless they're at least MS66. And the last one is a 1900 O, and this is about uncirculated in my opinion again. Maybe even uncirculated condition. And I'd say this is go for at least 65. Alright, here's a look at the $50 collection. So we start off with a 40% Kennedys. 69, 68, 67, 66, 65. And then 69 64s. That is a humongous stack of 64s. Some Benjis, 63, 62, 61, 60. Some 59s, 58s, 57s, 56. No, sorry, those are 54s. 53s, 52s, and 51S and 51P. And we got a 50 and a 48. Then on to the walkers. We got a 46 stack, 46S, 45S, 45P, 44s, 43s, 42s. You can see these are quite large stacks. 41s. Then we go to the 40s, and 39, and I think that's 38. Yep, 38, 37, 36, 35, then 28, and that one's 20. And then we have a 1925 Stone Mountain Commemorative, and this 1831 capped bust. So here's some highlights from the walkers. Got this nice 1942. Very nice condition. Value this at about $21. I think it's about uncirculated is about what I'm throwing it at. We'll see if it goes higher. We got another 1942, a little bit less better. Maybe XF or VF. I think if we start that around 15, that should be good. Got a 41D. And again, I'm thinking this one's about $13 to start. And a 39. And I'm thinking this is very fine. And $13 on this one as well. And another 39. This one's in about uncirculated condition. Look at those details. That's pretty. That's pretty. I'd say probably about $24 to start on this. Very great walker. That's the best one I've ever seen. Then we have a 1928S. Not in terribly great condition, but it's old. It's an S. I think we can start this at about $20. Okay, so we have the Stone Mountain Commemorative from the USA. And 1925. This is 90% silver. They did 4 commemoratives this year for the $50. And this is in spectacular condition. I'm thinking it's about uncirculated or at least extra fine. I'll let the bidders take care of that part. So I'm thinking this is at least going to go for 40. You can still see the buttons. So that's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I guess in this day and age also, it might not sell at all because people are tearing down the Heroes of the South memorials and whatnot, and this kind of is one of those. And the last $50 that I came across was this 1831 capped bust. It's pretty worn. It's got that giant hole in it. It's a little bent near the hole, kind of. Still, though, cap bust dollars or half dollars, there's a 50 down there, are pricey. But because of the hole, I have to put this at a starting bid of $40. We'll see where it goes from there. I saw one on eBay, only one on eBay, and it sold for $37, but it was a buy it now thing. I think if we stick this in an auction, we could get at least $40. So there's my opinions on the half dollars. There was a ton of them, and on to more. So it's time for the final rundown. We had one capped bust, $50. We had one commemorative, $50. We had 84 Walker halves. Gosh. 63 Benji halves. 64 Kennedys. And we had 12 Kennedy halves that are 40%ers. Holy crap. Alright, thanks for watching today, and we'll see you next time on the Appraisal Adventures. And this is Brad, and Not My World Coins. Actually, Not My US Coins. See ya.